like to introduce Miss Kristen Oldham Sanders, our choreographer. The whole dance crew, fantastic. I love it. Thank you. Also, our co-writer, Miss Teresa Bush. Also in charge of our publicity, she did a wonderful job, and Facebook.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
That was great. At this time, I would like to thank a lot of people, because a lot of people was involved in putting this show on tonight. Dr. Larry Turner, would you come up on stage, please? You built it. and Mr. Jim Baer, who's not here tonight, but thank you, Dr. Turner, for between patients and coming and building this stage and doing all the set work and everything. It's a fantastic job. Thank you. Miss Lesley Logan, our costume designer. Is she here? Miss Lesley? Miss Lesley, stand up. Spotlight her. And Mr. Don Knappel, who is in the back at the sound board. Thank you, Mr. Don. Also, his wife are volunteering, and you could always call them and say, I need this, and I need this, and y'all were so gracious, and thank you. I really appreciate it. We all thank you. Also, Tommy Wilmore, back on sound also. Jesse Heflin, he's back there too. He did the lights, the hot lights. And Delaney McDonald did the spotlight. Thank you. I'd also like to thank Miss Jennifer Cowan for helping backstage. She was always back there getting my coat. Thank you. And the baby. We lost baby Jesus once or twice. Miss Cosette Manis for the fantastic sales at the drugstore. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'd also like to thank Carthage Courier did a wonderful job in putting the ads in the paper and previews of the show, and I really appreciate that, and Scott Winfrey for doing that. Miss Valerie Tippy and Miss Tammy West and her family, or their families, did the hair and makeup. And if you know me, I like to have a lot of detail. And look at these gorgeous 1940s hairstyles that they came up with. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Also, the ladies downstairs, Miss Teresa Harville and Lisa Harville. And stand up. Mary Parker Draper, Miss Rachel Wheely, Miss Bonnie Kemp Searcy, and Miss Jordan Hudgens for doing the wonderful spread that we had downstairs. And I wanted them to come up and see the show the last time because they hadn't got to see it. They only heard it downstairs. Creative Graphics for doing these nice little programs and the tickets and the ads and everything that you saw in the windows and things like that. UCMC Cares for the donation that they gave us. We could not have put this show on without that donation. It was over $3,000. And that, that built the stage. It did the curtains and lots of other things, the costumes. And we started with zero amount of money to do this show. And if we had not gotten that grant from them, we couldn't do this tonight. And I thank them so much. Mr. Billy Woodard. Mr. Billy Woodard. He asked me several months ago to take over the directorship of the new Smith County Fine Arts Center. Thank you, and I appreciate that. It's going to be a new adventure for me and for y'all, and we're going to have auditions, and I'm really excited about it. The support that's been behind all this has been outstanding. We had a sellout, all of our shows, so that tells you a lot right there. And thank you, Mayor Nesbitt, if he's out there. Right there. For painting downstairs and letting us take the rail thing out right here, and the portable stage, okay? It's got screws in. I see them right there. We didn't paint them. But he said, I don't think it's very portable. I said, well, if we rip off the front, it'd be portable. Okay, we can move. But thank you for allowing us to revamp the courtroom to put on this show. and hopefully that we'll get to do more of those shows. Miss Judy Smith, I thanked her earlier, but she's out there too. Thank you for going on that venture to get the little Christmas tree back there and all the beautiful decorations outside on the lamp post. We tried to coordinate all this with this show. The Christmas parade, all this is centered around the 1940 theme. And I think it turned out really well. The beautiful decorations. And was the sound going outside when you came in tonight? That was another little touch. I remember when I was growing up, you could hear it at the house on Eastland Heights where I lived. You could hear it on speakers in downtown on Christmas Eve. And that was just part of it. So I wanted that outside as y'all came in to kind of remember, those of you my age, remember that. But that was just beautiful coming in. Miss Melissa Ross, she's here. She's one of my board people for the Center of Fine Arts. Jeffrey Grisham, I don't know if he played the flute downstairs. Is he back there? He's also one of the county music teachers, and he's a personal friend of mine, and he's been willing to come out, and he wants to be involved in this theater too. Miss Crystal McCall, thank you, Crystal, for anytime I ask her to play a little something in between, the scenes and everything, a good accompaniment person will know all that stuff, and all you got to do is just say, "Can you play that?" Yeah, and she can, and that's great to have somebody like that on your team. That's wonderful, and of course, Miss Kristen Sanders for the wonderful choreography. I would like to close tonight and wish you all a Merry Christmas. Have a safe one, and I know it's not politically correct these days to say Merry Christmas, but I'm going to surprise the cast. We're going to sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." All right? Ready? All right. Can you play it, Crystal? All right. Now, see? Surprise her. No, she's going to play. She's going to play. She's going to prove us. Give us a little prelude there. Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, everybody. If